Hi, it's Jesse with a member update for the end of August. This is the time of year that we all wait for. Hunting season will be starting shortly. Fish are coming back to the rivers. People will be able to go out steelhead fishing, salmon fishing. All of our mountain lakes are going to start the temperature will start to come down and the fishing will go up as that happens. So I know everybody's out planning, packing, figuring out how they're going to get their kids out of school so they can get some good life experience. I hope you really enjoy your September. In the world of hunting, we just had a CWD webinar with Kate Nelson where she gave us an update on the new regulations, what the province is doing. Definitely check that out if you're interested. You'll see in the hunting regulations there have been a number of changes around mandatory reporting and how we manage our harvested deer, elk, and moose in the CWD mandatory reporting zones. In the world of education, we have our Women's Outdoor Weekend coming up in Prince George, September 27th to the 29th. Make sure that you get in and get registered because registration will be closing shortly. Big shout out to our Courtney Club who are hosting the Learn to Hunt Academy this fall. It's September 6th and 7th. It will be full any minute here. If you get a chance and you're interested, please sign up. In the world of advocacy in the provincial election, we just finished up a bunch of town halls on the island. Tough time of year to get people out in August when everybody's out fishing and it's sunny out, but we had a good attendance. We had a pile of candidates show up. It's been really great to see all the candidates show up at these town halls. Typically, we're getting 5 to 6 candidates out to the town halls. We've had federal candidates show up. We've had mayors. We've had councillors show up. So a great turnout from our elected officials or elected officials to be. Gives folks a really good opportunity to engage one-on-one with these individuals to get to know them and understand what they're all about. We have gotten a bunch of media coverage around the town halls. People are very passionate about this. We have a huge voice behind us that can control the outcome to the next provincial election. So make sure that you get out, attend a town hall, or make sure that you get out and vote. In the world of town halls, we have an upcoming town hall at Osceola and Lake Country in the middle of September. Then we move down to the Lower Mainland. So if you're interested in September, those are the 2 locations. In October, we'll be in the West Kootenays. So check the BCWF website if you're keen on attending a town hall. We will also do an online or a webinar-based town hall here probably towards the middle or end of September, just to bring everybody up to speed who wasn't able to attend. We did get a lot of messages about people that couldn't attend. In the world of media, we've been doing all kinds of interviews on wildfire, sustainability of fish and wildlife, species at risk, town halls, some of our wetland work, which is awesome. Getting our voice out in the public and engaging every single person in British Columbia on things that matter to people who care about conservation and fishing and hunting, as well as sports shooting. In the bad news department, Summerland, the proposed gravel mine, right in an area where we have a bunch of mule deer collared, which has been identified as high quality habitat. The province of BC just announced that they're going to approve this gravel mine. You can check our website and a bunch of media articles for past opposition and rationale to that. Our Summerland Club is beside themselves right now as the city of Summerland. So you can engage on our website, on our social media. The place to send your discontent to is the Minister of Mines. This is another case where conservationists are spending hundreds of thousands of dollars to figure out how we take care and conserve mule deer, and the province at the same time is ignoring that evidence and permitting resource extraction. In the world of hunting regulations, they're finally out. When we look at hunting regulations in the LAH synopsis and we look at the wildlife populations, it's very clear that BC is heading for a place that is entirely tied to social management of people and not the management of fish and wildlife. This is kind of an issue that's been creeping in the door for the last couple of years. It's getting worse and worse by the day. The province is not following its own existing policy and procedure and science-based wildlife management tools and metrics, and instead is making decisions that are arbitrary and not based on data. This is a huge issue for every single person in British Columbia because we need to manage our decisions and our lives on science. If we depart from that, we're into a world where we don't have principles, we don't have objectives, and we're not making decisions which are in the best interest of the resource or of the public. Congrats to all of our 50-50 winners and our conservation lottery winners. It was great to see a whole bunch of people support these lotteries and these efforts, and it was great to meet a few of the folks who won. So congratulations to everyone. We'll be starting up another lottery here in October. And hunting regulations. One thing for all the people heading out to the Kootenay region, we have had some pretty serious issues around non-compliance for the harvest of 6-point or better bull elk here for the last couple of years. So please make sure that when you're out that you count to 6 points at least 3 times before you harvest your animal. This is an issue that could impact our ability to go hunting in the future. So make sure you get the word out and talk to your fellow hunters about that. In the world of fishing, steelhead and salmon returns this year. It looks like Skeena steelhead, Dean steelhead, even the Columbia steelhead are having really strong returns. In the Fraser, they've already caught a few fish in the test fishery, which hopefully is an early indication that things will improve. Last year's steelhead for Interior Fraser steelhead came in at I think 186 fish and 96 fish in the Thompson and Chilcotin systems respectively, which is abysmal. But things are looking up right now. The only one that's really standing out as poor is sockeye for the Fraser River is looking really bad. It was forecast to be bad and it's actually looking worse. So, for some of the species, pinks down south, it looks like coho, certainly steelhead in parts of the province. Things are looking really good. The challenge is we actually don't know why, and that's a major problem. We'll take the good news, but it'd be way better if we had a properly funded agency or department that actually had its finger on the pulse as it relates to ocean survival, because it's really hard to understand what's going on when we don't have our finger on the pulse. Anyways, some good news. We'll take it even if we don't know why these fish have showed up and why survival has increased so much over the last couple of years. That's it for August. I hope you all have a great September. I know everybody's going to be out in the mountains enjoying some quality time with their family and friends and hopefully harvesting some wild meat. Talk to you soon.